So here I reach Woldingham, and as the train leaves, I realise...
Well. As you can probably tell, that's the station over there. And this is a fucking dark road. I need to get my high-vis vest on. There's absolutely no light on this road. And I'm walking somewhere where there's way less light. So I'm here by the station. I mean, I walked like 5 minutes from the station, and
I was walking through pitch black. There was literally no light around. I could barely see my way.
Lights on minimum. And if I turn it off, I can only see the sky and blackness around me. I think I've walked past the village. Hope I don't wake anyone up.
At a certain point, I see these lights in the distance. And what turns out, it was actually a group of guys celebrating their friend's birthday. So I set up my camera with a light and I start framing and reframing and trying to get a composition while these guys are just there having fun behind me.
So now here's the thing. They left me alone with all their stuff.
But what came to my realization afterwards is a slight bit of a problem, and that's, well, the only thing I really came for to Woldingham that night, which was the Milky Way, and it wasn't really visible, and plus I had a problem of the M25's lights from the other side of the hill.
And you can see that light even at 130 of f2.8 and 25,600 ISO. You can still see it out in the distance.
I stuck around for longer, and I had the brave decision to...
Do you know what? I want to do star trails. I'm not 100% sure about it. I haven't come back yet. I mean, it's been quite a long while.
Try and at least, if I can't get any Milky Way pictures,
so
get some star trails. What I didn't realise, it was though early in the morning.
Alright, so I'm not entirely sure if this is the right thing to do at the moment, but hear this. 16 minutes.
And the fog started to come up, but it wasn't visible because it was pitch black. And I didn't realise my camera lens would get really foggy and humid. And by the time the 16-minute star trail picture ends, and I check back on it, disappointment.
Let me show you the absolute bloody nightmare. See this? Okay, you can't really see it. It's all fogged up.
The guys left me with their stuff, and when they came back, I decided to stick around for a few minutes longer and then leave for another location because
I'm looking at it now.
Clearly enough, that wasn't a good spot.
I can't even begin to address how much I absolutely hate this humid weather of the morning.
So now I would go down the path again and...
Okay, so it doesn't lead anywhere interesting.
I've decided to go through what seemed like a public road near this school, that it wasn't.
But those lights were there, yeah, that barrier. That's from the Woldingham school.
And I just trespassed the private property. But that didn't stop me from getting what I would get next. A set of amazing pictures.
This type of picture with these type of conditions are what get me really bloody gassed about landscape photography. It's a 35-second exposure, right, at f4, 400 ISO, but it's just bloody amazing. Look at it. It's got a road, a tree. It's brilliant. So 4 AM, and I just packed up the bit I had over there. Let me check if I left anything. I'm moving out towards Woldingham station, which is, I think, roughly 20 minutes down that way. It's dawn in 10 minutes. So I know there's a way to go up these hills behind me, which you can't see, unfortunately.
It's this bit.
So, it's brighter. So I want to see, when's the first train back?
So that's the station, boys and girls.
The small road section to the station on this other side turned out to be public. Instead, because of bad indication, I had to walk a detour of 30 minutes around town.
608 to London Bridge.
But in the end, that was the Woldingham adventure.